So, how did I feel about roleplay the first time I did it? To be honest, I was absolutely petrified. I was so anxious. It was horrible. So, how did I feel about it? I felt quite negative about it, to be honest.
I used to sort of find it very sort of nerve-wracking just the thought of doing it.
Felt a bit stupid.
Similar, but so nervous.
I was fairly anxious.
And you kind of feel like you might be sort of judged.
Didn't really enjoy it.
So what's been the best thing about roleplay?
I guess the best thing about it is the reflective side of it, which is a big part throughout the whole course.
Because even the best scripted roleplay can still be a bit unpredictable. And I think that's been a quite useful learning point for me, to be able to identify that actually things aren't as they seem on paper, and to be able to expect a little bit more of the unexpected.
You can kind of play the part of the patient, so also seeing it from another perspective, so seeing it from the patient's view.
And also saying things out loud is sort of often different to how you'd want to sort of say things in your head, so I think it gets you used to explaining things really.
Even though I felt stupid, you're in a supportive environment. So the worst thing is feeling that you're not competent.
It's really anxiety provoking, it's really scary.
But I struggled to be genuine and authentic with
That
that.
anxiety about doing it. I think the actual process whilst you're doing it is completely fine. It's just what's in your head, what you're thinking about and what you're worrying about.
So what do I feel that I've learned from roleplay?
So it is a safe environment to practice and learn the skills that you need to when actually you'll be working with real people.
What did I learn? I learned just to relax about it, not to be so self-critical. I learned to be more aware of my own insecurities, which was maybe influencing the role plays and how I felt about them.
The things that I've learned is about kind of how I interact with patients. As I said, it's a safe space to make those mistakes. So throughout role plays, I've made many mistakes, and I've learned from those mistakes to put them right, basically.
But in terms of sort of what I've learned through roleplay is just how essential it sort of is really to your practice and helping you develop as a practitioner.
The main learning point about roleplay was that you're going to struggle sometimes, it's going to be a bit hard sometimes, but that's normal.
So how do I feel about roleplay now?
I'm nowhere near as anxious as what I used to get. And yeah, currently now I'm all for role plays, and quite often do them in practice with other trainees and other people to help them, because I know how beneficial they were to me.
And now I love doing role plays. Now I do them all the time with trainees, but I use them in supervision an awful lot. I use them when I'm looking for support from other members of staff myself, just to help give somebody a bit of a feel for what was going on in the session, for example, just so they can give us the most accurate advice. So yeah, they're really positive now.
And a lot of them will come to me as a qualifying member of staff and say, look, I'm really struggling with, parts of the assessment or parts of the treatment. And 9 times out of 10, my first response is, do you want to role play it? Do you want to give it a practice? Do you want to see how it
In
feels?
terms of how I feel sort of now about sort of role playing, I just see the importance of it. I can't imagine I ever would have sort of got through my training and sort of become a sort of good practitioner without doing any role playing in the first instance. I think it's a lot better to sort of get about those sort of things done with colleagues where you can get that feedback, you can get that development rather than sort of starting it fresh with clients really.